Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Anyway, when you talk about classic American style and classic American icons, you know, I almost don't even need to say the word, the name, or what year this car is, and most people know right away. Even people that aren't car lovers see this car going down the road, and it gives them that, I don't know, it just gives them a smile. It reminds them of a different time. And this, again, is one of those cars that's a great Friday after work car, out on a Saturday night or a Sunday. You'd be interested to find out, though, like this car here, the Mustangs, they're actually our most sought after car from Europe, Australia, New Zealand. We send these cars to Germany, France, Australia, New Zealand, all over the world, because this style right here looks so cool in another country where it didn't start out as. One of the nice things about this is this car started life as a Mustang GT. It's a correct 4-barrel, the 225 horsepower car. It's got all the codes on it, and it's been dressed properly, including what a lot of people don't know about the fast ratio steering that's in here. It's got the correct GT light bar in there. As we come around and we look at this car, some of the things that are important, although the road wheels are important and they're great looking, what's behind them is the most important. That's disc brakes. You got disc brakes in here. You got the radial tires with white walls, all new chrome. Now I got this car and another one just like it from a great couple who would love these cars. They're part of the Mustang Club. They took them to shows and things like that. And as they were getting a little bit older, they felt like they weren't using them enough. And although we are, you know, I guess at the end of the day we sell used cars, but the truth of the matter is what we really do here is take the enthusiast that really doesn't have the time anymore or doesn't want to take care of this anymore and take it to the next enthusiast who can enjoy it. And this is the way you buy a car that's been done, it's been restored, it's very authentic. This is a real GT convertible. There's very few of these cars. Keep in mind, it's less than 1% of the build of those cars, and they built 500,000 cars that year. So let's take a walk around, we'll look a little bit more. This is Wimbledon white paint. I love the red stripe in it. It's got the red interior. Obviously the red boot there. It's got a black convertible top. And we'll take a look at some of the detail under the hood for a second. Talk about familiar faces too as we walk around the front of the car. This looks great in somebody's rear view mirror. You know that pony running across the, even if this Ford wasn't here, you'd know what that car is. Let's take a peek underneath here. We'll check it out. Nicely detailed here. It's got the 289 in it, original, right here. So you know what it came with. A code 225. Power steering, big deal. Don't forget, you know, today's modern cars all come with it. And that was all optional on these here. So it's got dual horns in it, the lights. You know, this is one of the things that you're getting when you buy a car from us, that we're making sure that the horns work, the headlights work, the turn signals work. You know, all those ancillary things that, you know, you may not see, but keep in mind how many people's hands have been underneath the dash of these cars in the last 30 years. And wiring can take days and days to sort out to get things to work properly. And when you get a car like this, that's how it happens. When it pulls up at your house, it's ready to go. You know, keeping a car authentic is really how these cars that start out this way retain their value. You know, so many people come to us who normally would have invested in the stock market or something like that, and they get a car like this because these cars have typically appreciated, even in the bad times, good times, whatever. They've stayed steady and they've increased over time. You know, this car was only $4,000 or even less, you know, back in the 60s. So you can imagine what they're worth right now. And let's take a peek inside and see how well they did. One of the things that I want you to notice while I have the lights on, the footwell lighting works. Got the correct brake pad on it. I know this sounds silly, tiny little detail, but has the correct disc brake pad on it. This right here, nice. Even the clock works, okay? Got the tack right here, full factory gauges, console, bucket seats. This does have an upgraded stereo system in it, but the good thing is they didn't cut the dash out, so we could put a stock radio right back in there if you wanted, and then put a digital sound system in the glove box. But otherwise, this is nice AM, FM cassette. Got the 3-spoke wheel on it that's great looking. Power top. The one good thing that these things have always done is made a great sound. So how about I start it for you so you can hear it. You know, walking around the back of this car, a couple of nice things, GT style, right gas cap, trumpet tips, good look back here. I think the luggage rack even looks great too. It says performance all the way around the car. It's got the 289 with the 4-barrel V8 and looks great. Let's take a detailed look in the trunk. This is kind of nice here. This is how you know you're getting a nice car. Spare tire in here with a matching white tire. Came with the original steering wheel in here. That's a restored version of it. Also, this is very nice. The original AM radio in here. So if you wanted to, we could put that right back in the car, put that in the dash if you wanted to make this car like totally authentic. But it's okay to have an aftermarket radio unless you're going to take this car to the next level and do a lot of shows and judging with it. You know, in closing up a video like this, there's a couple of things I wanted to show you real quick if you could come on up. This is very nice. This is pictures of the restoration, which you don't always get. This is nice. All kinds of receipts, photos, car shows, just things like that this nice couple took this car, and they just loved it. This was their great cruising car. It's what they really love to do. You know, at the end of the day, you're talking about A-code, 4-barrel, real GT Mustang, and not only a GT Mustang, it's a GT Convertible Mustang. I don't know. For me, these are just great icons. They're great value for the money. They drive awesome, and you know what? If you can fit this somehow in your life, this is a great, make you smile type thing that has a lasting impression for a long time. And you know what? Anybody who rides with you too can't help but enjoy the smile and the sounds that only these cars can make. Anyway, if we can do anything for you on this, call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.